everyone, Kuri here with your weekly Oracle card reading. This reading is for April 29th to May 5th. And this week I'm going to be using the Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I wanted to use this week for another healing week for all of us to get healing messages. Last week I used the Angels healing cards, so this week I'm going to use the Fairy healing cards. Now, I do have a favor to ask everybody who's watching my videos right now. My father is actually going to be having open heart surgery in the very near future, and I just want to have everybody who's, out there and, excuse me, I'm getting choked up about this, if everybody could just do a little prayer and send him some healing energy and some love and some light, I would very much appreciate that. I don't know exactly when his surgery is going to be, but he's having some complication with one of his valves in his heart, and it needs to be fixed. So thankfully the Lord has been with him so far, because I guess the doctors had said that he's surprised that my dad is actually still around, that he's pretty much a ticking time bomb right now. I'm very surprised that he didn't have a heart attack yet. So thankfully, an annual physical is what kind of caught this, and steps are being now moving forward to getting that open heart surgery. But it is 100% definite he will be getting open heart surgery in the very near future, in May, actually. If not the second week of May, at least sometime in early part of May. So please, everybody, send him some love and light and some prayers, and just keep him in your thoughts if you don't mind. If anybody's looking for his name is George. So, that's what I just ask. All right, so, and also, I'm going to be posting, I'm still going to be doing the weekly Oracle card readings, but I'm going to be going back to America. I know, I just came back to Japan, and now I'm going back to America for the surgery. And I'll be there for, a while, helping my parents out as my dad recovers from the surgery. So I will be back in America, but in the time being, I'm going to actually do the weekly readings of quite a few of them after I do this one. And I'll post them on, the appropriate day. But I'm going to pre-record the readings starting today, because when I get back to America, it's going to be on my mind, but my father's going to be my main concern, and my family. So I wanted to still do these weekly readings, but like I said, they're going to be done ahead of time and then posted on the appropriate day. Okay, so as for that, now let's get started, I guess. So I'm going to draw 3 cards like I always do. The first card will be for Monday and Tuesday. The second card will be for Wednesday and Thursday. And then the final card will be for our weekend, being Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm just going to shuffle my cards from now. And I'm just going to ask that the fairies surround us all, and they be with us, and they give us any messages of healing and guidance that we need to know this week. And I ask that the angels be with all of us as well, and that the angels can chime in as well. And my cards are starting to stick together, so I think they're pretty much shuffled. Okay. Okay, so this will be our first card. This one wanted to come out. And I'm just picking these cards, guys, on intuition. Whatever card is drawing my eye to is the ones that I'm picking. There are no wrong cards when you draw, and they all have meanings. So for Monday and Tuesday, we have vacation. Oh, don't we all need this right now? Okay, so for Monday and Tuesday, take some time out. go somewhere if you're able to. If you're starting a vacation, the fairies are saying, okay, well, now is, starting your vacation and go for it, and know that you're going to enjoy this vacation. For those of you who don't have any travel plans, that's fine as well. But Monday and Tuesday, take some time to just be in a setting that's going to make you relax, like you're going to feel like you're on a vacation. So just put off any strenuous activities, any strenuous work stuff. Leave it for the rest of the week. Monday and Tuesday, take some of that R&R time. So that's your big healing message for Monday and Tuesday, is to take some time off and put things aside, because just putting things aside, they're still going to be there. We're still going to have to deal with them. So just for these 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, just kind of push it aside and forget about it for the time being. Also, the fairies are saying, when you step away from something, it gives you a better opportunity to become refreshed and jump back into it. I'm sure a lot of people have heard that, when they were in school, that if you're getting frustrated with something, take a minute and step away from it. Refresh yourself and go back and try and do it again. And that's what the fairies are saying as well. They're just saying, take some time off of this subject, off of this situation, and you'll have a better outlook, or you'll have a better idea of how to deal with the situation when you go back to it. Okay, so take some time off for now, for Monday and Tuesday. Now, Wednesday and Thursday, we have breaking free. And they're saying this is going to coincide with Monday and Tuesday. And as I had just said, that refreshed feeling. Breaking free means we're going to push through the boundaries, the things that have been stopping us, that have been irritating us. And once we go back and we take this whole new outlook of our situation, we'll be able to break free of any of the frustrations that were there previously. So, Monday and Tuesday, very important to take that rest. Don't keep forcing yourself to make this situation come about or to try and solve this situation. The fairies and the angels are saying, back away from it, and then when you come back to it in the middle of the week, things will be put into better perspective. Things will be put into motion, and you'll break free from that bondage that might have been holding you back, or other people that might be holding you back. You'll completely break free of that. So, spread out your arms and just kind of wipe off or shake out all that energy that you don't want there. That negative energy, that is. Okay, so then for the weekend we have sexuality. This is the first time I've got this card. Okay, so for the weekend, explore who you are and your sexuality. That didn't sound really good. Okay. This weekend is all about kind of having very sensual moments. Again, that's not sounding very good. The fairies aren't sounding like they're little nymphos, but sexuality. All right. Well, other than saying whatever I'm going to say is just going to come to people's minds in the worst ways. But in a way, yes, that's what it means. In another way, though, it means about going deep inside your feminine person or your masculine person inside you and really getting in touch with that other side. And vice versa. Girls, look towards your masculine side. And men, look into your feminine side of things. We each have a feminine energy and a masculine energy, regardless of what gender we are. Go into it, search inside of this, and really, what do you want in life? What do you want in not just your sexual life, but what do you want in your romantic and passion, the passion in your life? What are you looking for? And that's, they're showing me the halo around, the bright halo around this fairy's head. It's all about kind of being enlightened to your sexuality and your sensuality, they're saying as well. So getting in touch with that very, very personal and very private aspect of your life. Partners, this weekend is a really good time to share your sensuality and sexuality with each other. And I'm not just talking about physical stuff. I'm not just talking about going out and having sex, or, making a sex date for you and your partner, your husband, wife, whatever. This is about sitting down and talking about the passion and doing something together. Again, not just on a physical level, but on an emotional level, and on a level where you guys can just really connect. And, now is a good time to explore different things about what you want. Now is a good time to talk to your partner about what you want. The fairies are all coming in there saying different stuff like foreplay. They're talking about each other's needs. Again, being sensual with each other. So, very interesting weekend we have, but they're kind of saying, well, this all coincides with each other because we have that vacation in from the situation that we're in right now, letting it go. And then the middle of the week, breaking free of the bondage that situation held over us. And then once all of that is done, that chaotic energy that we've been through, the releasing of it, and then the breaking free of it, now it's time to celebrate. And the best way to celebrate is to bring physical love as well as emotional love into the equation. So this weekend is all about kind of like celebrating. And I'm doing little quotation marks there. Because, I gotta keep these things a little kind of PG-13 over here. But when you see these cards, and you know your situation, you will be able to resonate with exactly what that card is all about, which each card is all about, but especially the one for this weekend. So when you heard the word sexuality, or even if somebody who just sees the card, I don't know how well you can see it, but seeing the card, looking at the card, and what does this card represent to you? It might not mean sex. It might mean sex to you. It might mean something deeper. It might mean something cosmetic. Whatever you feel from this card is where you should be going, okay? So other than that, that is this week's reading. So I will see you all next week. Again, I will be doing my other readings, pre-recording them and and then posting them on the coinciding day for that week. But again, just remember that the universe, it doesn't have any time frame. So you could do a reading for, I could do readings for the whole entire month, and the energy is still there. So I'm trying to think of a good way to put it, but I can't. And Doreen Virtue does this often too, because she does traveling, and I can't think of how she words it, but there's no time limit, or there's no time frame in the universe, or when you're dealing with the angels. So just remember that. So even if you do readings for yourself, it's okay to do readings in advance from, even a year from now. Of course, energy will change within a year, but, just giving you some sort of an example. But anyways, again, I thank you all for, listening to my story about my father. And, thank you well in advance. Thank you all so much for sending love and light to him while he has his surgery in the near future. And I'll keep you guys posted about, when his surgery is and when it's over and how we're all doing. In the meantime, though, I send you lots of love, light, and I send you all lots of healing energy. Have a great week and have a very fun weekend. I will see you all later. Namaste.